Hello, people. Good evening. Are you there?
Hi, teacher.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Claudita, how are you today? How do you feel?
Stressed.
Stressed. Oh my gosh. And it's Monday. I mean, did you work the weekend? ¿Trabajó fin de semana?
Yes,
Did you work? Ah, that's
yes, teacher.
why. That's why you feel stressed, right? Okay, but with tea, it goes away. Un tecito y se va.
Coffee.
Oh, coffee, yes. But with coffee, well, I don't know you, but sometimes you can't sleep when you drink
Yes, teacher.
coffee at night. Yeah, because of the caffeine, right? But it's delicious. Coffee is, oh,
Or
wonderful.
chocolate.
Chocolate, very good. So, Mercy, good to see you. Rigo, good to see you too. You are guys the ones who have like the cameras activated so far. The others are maybe having dinner or doing something else while waiting for the class to start. How was your weekend, Mr. Hernandez Andrade? How was everything during Saturday and Sunday? Did you work out? Did you? No.
I didn't go,
Some
but
vacation for that from the gym.
yes,
Choris instead, right? Some choris, very good. Choris are very expensive, The price has changed, from the times I remember I ate the last chori, It was like 90 cents when I was at the university, and now it's $1.25. I have heard, I don't know, right? But delicious too, right? Good. Neida, welcome to the class. Good to see you. Prissy, good to see you too. Ceci, the same. Looking, really, really beautiful ladies, right? Monday with the best attitude. Yeah. Okay. So there are 2 minutes, before we start the class, before 7, right? We have 2 minutes right now to kind of refresh the ideas we have from a Friday's session. Remember that this is our last week together. Es nuestra última semana, gente. Yeah, our last week together. And on Thursday, you are going to say, thanks God, right? Thank you, God, because I finished level number 1. You see, time goes super fast. This is going to be better every single level, right? So thank you very much for extending me during this level. And well, let me tell you, as part of the news I have for today, that the final exam is going to be on Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be for you to take the final. Okay, do you remember the first exam you took on Schoology? Yes, so the second and final exam is going to be pretty much similar, okay, similar to the first one. So there's nothing to be afraid of. I mean, everything's going to be related to the topics we have studied. So there is no reason to be worried about that. But there is also a pending, oral activity, okay? That oral activity is not gonna be done here in the session. You have to send it to me in a recording, okay? So you are going to record yourself, right? And you have to send the audio to me. You have 2 options. I mean, you have Schoology as the first option, and if you cannot upload the audio, you can send it to my private WhatsApp, right? I am going to listen to your recording and I'm going to assign a grade based on that. And about what, teacher? I'm going to let you know, because it is going to be based on today's session, okay? The topic that we are going to study today is going to be the I mean, one of the most important aspects that I'm going to grade this topic and Friday's topic, because on Friday we were studying about prepositions of place. Do you remember? You were giving me locations, right? So today you are going to combine the location of places with two phrases, two phrases that, I mean, unconsciously you use a lot. But now in this class, we are going to be conscious about how to use them. Okay, so pay attention to this class, and then I will write on Schoology exactly what you have to do for the oral activity. Okay, so that oral activity, guys, has to be sent to me, has to be, let's say, handed in by Wednesday or Thursday morning. Okay, it's very simple. It's not that complicated. That's why I'm not giving you like a lot of time, right? But you're going to have Tuesday, you're going to have Wednesday the whole day, right? And then you have to be, I mean, complete with all the activities by Thursday. Why by Thursday? Because I round the grades that day and I have to send your results, your scores to the administration. When we finish at the level, so I have to be ready with all the grades and I have to send the chart to the administrator. There's no time for me. So that's why I can't give you more time to you. Yes, someone is pushing me and I have to push you, it's like a chain. Es una cadenita. Someone pushes me and I have to push you, okay? So why is this like this? Okay, number one, because when I give the grades to the person in charge, that person is able to open the group, as quickly as they can. Yes, if I postpone like giving the grades to the administration, so that takes time for the group to be open again. Yes, so everything has to be with the timing, and I have to be ready with the grades that day. Okay, so we have two grade activities, two main activities. Number one, the final exam, the written exam on Wednesday. And number two, the oral, the final oral evaluation that is going to be accepted, right, by Thursday morning. I'm going to be grading in the afternoon. So if you don't send the audio to me, I'm afraid we're going to have like problems, because that grade is going to, in a way, lower your score. So participation, as I said, the first time that we met is very important. That has another grade. Yo creo que sí se han fijado en todos los aspectos a evaluar en el cuadro, ¿verdad? Participation is it's part of the oral, evaluation. There are two other charts for the oral evaluation, the one that we had about the routine and the personal information, and this one that is going to be the recording. El audio que usted me va a enviar es el otro oral. Okay, so complete also, guys, homework assignment for week 4. Algunos ya lo hicieron. Some people have sent that to me, so that is, done for them, right? The ones that are still working on that, you can send it to me when you have it complete. Okay, so I'm going to be checking those things as well, right? Do you have questions, or is everything that I have said clear, people? Like horchata, teacher, like the horchata, like water. Hazel, what is water? Huh? Alpina water?
It's clear, teacher.
Thank you very much. Okay, iPhone. Who has connected with iPhone? ¿Hay alguien con el usuario iPhone? I need you to rename that, user. Cambie el usuario porque ese iPhone no aparece en mi lista. Así que los minutos le van a salir al iPhone, no le van a salir al participant. Come on, change it. Okay, let's see, guys. As I was telling you, we were using prepositions of place on Friday, right? Remember? Yeah, yes, teacher, we do. We remember everything about last class. I love it. I love, you know, the feeling that you bring to this class today. Come on, people, it's Monday. I understand, right? But it's almost over. Casi se acaba. Miren, just an hour and a half for teacherly set in the class, and that's going to be, you know, done, right? Over. So let's see. Prepositions of place that we studied on Friday are related to the topic that we are going to study today. Edwin is like very active, right? So Edwin, tell me the prepositions you remember from Friday's class. Don't look at the notebook. Come on, don't cheat. No copy. Don't look at the notebook and tell me what prepositions do you remember?
Inside, around, between.
Excellent.
Between.
Between.
Yeah.
Erica, do you want to help?
Behind.
Erika Díaz.
Yes, you. The other is Yanira for me.
Under.
Under, very good.
In, on,
In,
next
on.
to.
Next
in front to.
In front of.
In front of. In front of.
Behind.
Above,
what is the other
above.
pronunciation, Erica? What is the other possible pronunciation for behind? The most popular with American speakers.
Next.
Behind. You know, they say behind. They don't say like behind. They say behind, right? So both are very possible pronunciations. So let me see. Thank you, you know, Ms. Diaz and Edwin. Now I need Neda Patricia to help me with the class objective. Patty, activate your microphone.
Okay, teacher, the class objective. At the end of the lesson, participants will be able to ask and tell people the specific location of place and directions surrounding their workplace.
Okay, if you notice, it's basically the same objective we began on Friday because I have some activities to cover based on that. And this is exactly what we will continue doing in this session, right? Class 24 is this one. Yes, and the agenda is the one that we follow every day. Okay, here is where I need you to pay attention. This is listening time. This is going to be our warm-up activity. Look, it's going to be different from the regular activities we usually have. And this is for you to pay attention. I mean, you need to watch and you need to listen to the video, okay? Why? You need to pay attention because you're going to give me the location of some of the objects, right? So let's see if I am sharing the audio with all of you. Yes, and here we go. Ready to use activities for busy ESL teachers. Memory game, okay, memory game. Okay, how to play this? Look at the pictures on the screen. Remember where everything is and then answer the questions. I'm going to give you some time to watch everything from the picture and then you are going to be given with a question. Yes, and you have to answer the question. Okay, here we go. Number 1. Look. Look everything. Look at everything here. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Where is the watch?
Under the table.
I'm going to give you options. Look, I'm going to give you options. Option number 1 is on the chair. Wait. Don't tell me. It's in the box.
In the box.
Or number 3 is under the desk.
Under the desk.
Where is the watch, people?
Under the desk.
Excuse me?
It's under the desk.
Okay, it's option 3, teacher. It's under the desk. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Under the desk. Well done, well done. Some of you were like, what watch? Was there a watch? Really? Yeah. That's why I said pay attention. Okay, pay attention. Here we go. The second one. Number 2. Okay, where is the teddy bear? Look, option number 1. Next to the tree. Option 2. On the boat.
It's on the boat.
Option 3 is
Number-
under the umbrella.
It's option two. It's on
Option
the
2.
Option 2. Everybody agrees? ¿Todos de acuerdo? Everybody agrees?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. I loved it. It's on the boat. Let's see. I trust you. We're going to. Okay. Double check. Yeah, there it is. You see? It's on the boat, right? Where we would like to be right now. On a boat in the Bahamas. Number 3. Where is the soccer ball? Soccer ball. Where is it?
Behind
Behind.
By
the bicycle.
Okay, it's next to the dog, it's under the table, or it's behind the bike.
It's
behind the bike.
Behind the bike. So
Number
option
3.
number 3? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, let's double check. Now let's check again, just to make sure. Move watchers and movies. Oh, great. Here, look. Behind the bike. This is piece of cake. Number 4. Where is the dog? Under the table? On the sofa? Or next to the stool?
Under the table.
Under the table.
Option 1.
100% sure? Yes.
Yes.
100% seguro. 100% sure. Okay, let's see. There it is, under the table. There you have it live, right? Real life. Number 5. Where is the baseball bat? Baseball bat. Next to the fountain.
On
On the
the
bench.
bench.
Or
It's on the
behind the tree.
on the bench.
On the B.
Option 2.
B.
Two.
2.
It's
Okay,
on the
it's
bench.
on the bench, teacher. On the bench. Let's check. Let's check. Yes, here you have it. On the bench. Nice. And the last one, because of the time, the last one, the number 6. Where is the duck? And for this, I need Carlitos to tell me, where is the duck, Charlie? Option, look, Charlie, look at your option. Only Charlie, okay? It's on the bookcase. Option 2, it's next to the desk. Or option 3, it's behind the chair. Oh, wait. Tell me, where was the duck? I'm not going to show it. Carlitos, where?
Option 3.
Option 3. Everybody agrees with Carlitos?
No, option
Option
one.
A.
Carlitos,
Okay.
option 1 on the bookshelf, right? That was the one. It was on top of the bookshelf, right? So, Charlie, no, Charlie was not paying attention to the picture, right? Maybe the next time, teacher, next time. Okay, here we have a listening exercise class. We are moving a little fast because I have to explain, you know, an important topic to you. Write the words in the correct spaces. Listen to, and check your answers. Okay, you have dialogue number 1, dialogue number 2, and here are the options you need to, you know, select to complete the gaps. Okay, so listening number 1, dialogue 1, here we go.
Excuse me, where is the Berkeley Hotel?
It's on Robson Street.
Where on Robson?
Between the library and the park.
Tell me. Did you listen to the dialogue?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So there is a conversation between a woman and a man, right? And the woman starts the conversation with an expression. What is expression?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. And she continues, where is
The
Berkeley
Hotel.
the Barclay Hotel? And the man answers, it's on
It's on
Robson Street.
Robson Street. And she says, where on Robson? And the man says,
Between
The library.
the library and the park. Claudia, you are the woman. Let's see, Obed, you are the man. Role play the conversation. Go ahead. Action.
Excuse me. Excuse
Teacher,
me.
solo que fíjese que tengo problemas con el Inter y se me había caído y hasta ahorita me estoy conectando otra vez.
Oh,
Estoy
okay.
súper perdido.
No, you are not lost. Come on, the answer is here. You can do it, Obed. You can. Listen. Just find like the logical answer for the gaps, okay? So, Claudita, go ahead.
Excuse me. Where is the Berkeley Hotel?
Hotel. Obed.
It's on Robson Street.
Where on Robson?
Between the library and the park.
The library and the
The
park.
library and
You
the
are
park.
not lost. No está perdido, ya ven. Ajá, we found you. Lo encontramos. Okay, now the other pair. Let me see. I need a man and a woman. Edwin, you're going to be the man, and you, Yesenia, you're going to be the woman. Action. Action, Yesenia. You are the first one.
Excuse me, where is the Verkan Hotel?
It's on Robson Street,
Where Robson?
between the library and the park.
Between the library and the park. Hey, nice, guys. Okay, let's continue with dialogue number 2. Listen.
Excuse me, where can I find a bookstore?
There's one across the street.
Over there?
Yeah, next to that coffee shop.
Excuse me, where I can find a
Bookstore.
bookstore. Okay, very good. There's one
Across.
There's one
across, across the street. Over there.
Yeah,
next
Next to that coffee shop.
Okay, yeah, next to that coffee shop. Priscilla, you are going to be Tom, and the man is going to be, let me see, who's not paying attention, who's not. Oswaldo, you are going to be the man.
Okay. Excuse me, where I can find a bookstore?
There one across the street.
Over there?
Yeah, next to some coffee shop.
Next to that coffee shop, next to that, right? Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, a second pair, why not? Ileana, you are going to do Tom's part, and then you, Luz de Belen, the man. Action.
Excuse me, where I can find a bookstore?
Luz?
Over there?
Yeah. Next to the coffee shop.
Next to that coffee shop. Thank you. Thank you, girls. Okay, let's take a look at this other listening. Attention again.
I really need to get some exercise.
Yeah. Don't you go to a gym?
Good idea. Is there one near here?
No, but there's one on the corner of Maple Street and 2nd Avenue.
Great. John and Susan, I really need to get some
Exercise.
Yeah. Why don't you go to a gym? Good idea.
Is there?
Is there one near here? No, but there's one
On the corner.
On the corner
of Apple. No, Apple no. Maple Street and 2nd Avenue.
Maple Street.
Okay, Erica, you are Susan. John's part is going to be done by Jonathan Perez.
I really need to get some exercise.
Yeah, why don't you go to a gym?
Good idea. On the corner, on the good idea, is there near here?
No, but there's one on the corner of Maple Street and 2nd Avenue.
Okay, very good. Remember, good idea. Is there one near here? Here? Because it's a question, right? Don't forget it is a question. Nice.
Hi.
Thank you. Thank you, people. Look at this. This is going to be pair work, right? You have a map. This is a map. And you need to decide if, you know, the statements that I'm going to show you are true or false, right? So it says pair word actually, but we are going to do it as a class because I don't want you guys to take, I mean, too long to answer this, right? Internet cafe, computer store, apartment, so different places. Let's take a look at the next slide. Number one, I need you, Rigo, to read the statement number one that is here. Read it.
The gas station is next to the pet shop.
Okay, listen to that. The gas station, I sent the picture, okay, right now. I sent the picture. The gas station is next to the pet shop. Let's go back and tell me. Look for the gas station. Where is the gas station? Look for that. Gas station is here. And it says next to the pet shop. True or false, people?
True.
True.
It is true, right?
It
Very
is
good.
true.
It's true because it's over here next to the gas station. So that one is true. What about number two? The post office is on Orchard Road. True or false?
It's false.
The post office is on Orchard Road.
Orchard Road.
What is a post office? Let's look for it. It's here, right?
Mhm.
And it's on,
Near
on Martin Street, no Orchard Road. So this one, the number two is
False.
false. Great. Let's take a look at number three. The internet cafe is across from the movie theater. The internet cafe is across from the movie theater. Here is the internet cafe. Is it across from the movie theater?
False.
No.
It's false because it is across from
Apartment.
the apartment, not the movie theater, right? Okay, great. What about number four? City Hall. City Hall is here. Is on the corner of Market Street and Orchard Road. True or false?
True.
It's true. This is Market Street and this is Orchard Road. So it's on the corner and that is true, right? That is true. This one, number four is true. What about five? The library is between the gym and the city hall. The library.
False.
Library.
False.
It's false.
Between the gym and the city hall. It's
Because the library is
between the gym and
Bookstore.
bookstore, no city hall. So that's why it is false.
False.
Right? It's false. Great. Okay, now listen to me. John's supermarket, look, John's supermarket is on Market Street. True or false?
True.
It is true. What other reference can you give me based on this map? ¿Qué otro punto de referencia me podría dar? Only on Market Street?
In front of police station.
Exactly, in front of the police station and
next to the
gym.
right next to the gym. That's wonderful. You see, you are giving me location of places, right? Let's take a look at the next. The bus station. Here is the bus station. The bus station is across from the hospital. True or false?
True.
True.
That is true. Across from, right, is al otro lado de, okay? Across from the hospital. Very good. And you can mention other points of reference. On Market Street and Orchard Road across from the hospital, next to the pet shop, right? So you are combining all the prepositions to give me the exact location, right? That's what we do in Spanish. En español lo hacemos. Hay un puesto de mangos cerca de ahí, right? Usamos puntos de referencia. Ah, mira, hay un palo de... Y dice puntos de referencia. En inglés usamos también frases, no como esas en español, pero prepositions, ¿ok? And the places that surround, you know, the place that we are looking for. Next, the pet shop. Look at the pet shop. Pet shop is here. The pet shop is between the gas station and the bus station.
It's true.
Yes, it's true, right? And what else can you tell me? It is
On the Orchard Road.
Orchard Road between the gas station and the bus station. And across
Library.
The library.
from the library.
The library.
Yeah, you see? Now, number 9, there are apartments. Look, there are apartments behind the police station. True or false?
False.
It's false because the apartments are behind
Gas
That's a station.
right? Not the police station. Nice. And the last one, the IELTS testing center is on the corner of Martin Street and Orchard Road. True or false?
False.
It's false.
It's false.
Oh, it's false. Why?
Because it's the street.
Martin Street.
Because
Next to the bookstore.
oh, it's only teacher on Martin Street, no Orchard Road. It's only on Martin Street and across from the post office next to the bookstore. Okay, very good, very good. That's great, class. The last activity is, you know, a little bit more complicated, right? This is, you know, filling in the blanks, but there is no phrase to help you. You have to pay attention and tell me, okay? So here, everybody has to be with microphones off because we have to complete the blank, okay? We have to complete. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Very good.
Minute.com. Directions. I'm hopeless at giving directions. I get very confused. I'm sure I send people in totally the wrong direction. For some reason, I always get stopped for Listen a minute.
Wait, guys. I stopped the listening because I hear someone there with the microphone activated. It's you, yeah, Okay, here we go again. Okay.
.com. Directions. I'm hopeless at giving directions. I get very confused. I'm sure I send people in totally the wrong direction. For some reason, I always get stopped for directions in the street. I can usually direct someone if it's just a block or two, but that's it. If it's halfway across town, I'll send you in the opposite direction, guaranteed. The funniest thing is asking for directions in another language. I'm pretty good at saying where I want to go, but when I receive the directions, I understand nothing. I nod my head and smile and say, "Thank you very much." The person walks away thinking I understood the directions. I'm impressed by people who can give directions from one town to another. They must have a map inside their head.
The listening is over. Do you have all, all the phrases? No, not yet, teacher, not yet.
No.
Listen again, okay. Have you noticed that this is British accent? Yes, right? Okay, we have to be exposed to different accents. That's important to understand English, okay? Here we go.
Listenaminute.com. Directions. I'm hopeless at giving directions. I get very confused. I'm sure I send people in totally the wrong direction. For some reason, I always get stopped for directions in the street. I can usually direct someone if it's just a block or two, but that's it. If it's halfway across town, I'll send you in the opposite direction, guaranteed. The funniest thing is asking for directions in another language. I'm pretty good at saying where I want to go, but when I receive the directions, I understand nothing. I nod my head and smile and say, "Thank you very much." The person walks away, thinking I understood the directions. I'm impressed by people who can give directions from one town to another. They must have a map inside their head.
What about this time? Close? Are you close to give me all the... A little. Let's listen a third time. Do you agree? Right? Third time? Okay. Yeah. Very good.
Listenaminute.com. Directions. I'm hopeless at giving directions. I get very confused. I'm sure I send people in totally the wrong direction. For some reason, I always get stopped for directions in the street. I can usually direct someone if it's just a block or two, but that's it. If it's halfway across town, I'll send you in the opposite direction, guaranteed. The funniest thing is asking for directions in another language. I'm pretty good at saying where I want to go, but when I receive the directions, I understand nothing. I nod my head and smile and say, "Thank you very much." The person walks away, thinking I understood the directions. I'm impressed by people who can give directions from one town to another. They must have a map inside their head.
What about this time? Teacher? Maybe. Okay, let's see. I'm hopeless at giving, he says, directions. If you say directions, it's okay. If you say directions, it's okay too, okay? I'm hopeless at giving directions.
I am very confused.
I am very confused.
I am very confused, or I get.
I get very confused.
I get very confused. Get very confused. Okay, let me write here your answers. I get very confused. Okay, I'm sure I send people
Totally.
Okay. Okay, listen.
Listenaminute.com. Directions. I'm hopeless at giving directions. I get very confused. I'm sure I send people in totally the wrong direction.
Intentionally.
Excuse me.
Totally.
Totally. The wrong. In totally the wrong direction or direction. Okay. Now it is. For some reason, I always get stopped for directions in the street. I
Usually.
Usually.
And usually.
Ah,
I can't
I
usually.
can usually. What? Tell. I'm going to help you with this one. Direct. Direct. I can usually direct someone if it's just a block or two. But that's it. If it's
Across Main Street.
let's see. Across. Let's see.
Across.
For some reason, I always get stopped for directions in the street. I can usually direct someone if it's just a block or two, but that's it. If it's halfway across town, I'll send you.
Wrong.
Across town.
Across town.
It is called across town.
Across
Way across, right?
Yeah.
Across
Town.
Town is given. Okay?
Yeah, town.
If it's halfway across town, I'll send you in the opposite direction or direction. Guaranteed. Por lo menos es muy sincero, ¿verdad? Que lo va a perder si usted le pide a él, mire, dirección. The funniest thing is asking for directions in
Another language.
In another
Language.
In another language. I'm pretty good at saying where.
I am not.
No.
Want to go.
Where I want to go. Where I want to go. But when I receive the directions, I understand nothing.
I not
my
head.
I normal.
Not my.
I normally. Okay. There is an action, guys, that we do with our head. You know, how do you call when we do this? Look at me. How do you call this action? Asentar, ¿verdad? En español decimos asentamos con I nod. In English, we say this with the verb nod. You know, nod and smile. Nod is doing this. I nod, right? Nod. Como inclinar la cabeza para asentir algo, okay? Nod. I nod and smile and say thank you very much. The person
I don't know, teacher.
Get away. The person walks away. Okay? The person walks away thinking, right? I understood the direction. A la persona se va creyendo que sí, yo entendí, ¿verdad? Porque yo le hice así. I'm I don't know, teacher. Okay, let's
You in the opposite.
Impressed?
Guaranteed.
Listen.
The funniest thing is asking for directions in another language. I'm pretty good at saying where I want to go, but when I receive the directions, I understand nothing. I nod my head and smile and say, thank you very much. The person walks away, thinking I understood the directions. I'm impressed by people who can give directions from one town to another. They must have a map inside their head.
Okay, there is something missing here. I nod My head. I nod my head and smile. I'm
Present.
Impressed.
impressed.
By
Yeah, impressed by people who can give directions from one town to another. They must have what? They must have
inside.
Not inside.
a map.
A map
They must have a map
inside.
inside their head, right? Inside their head. Okay, let's listen to the full recording, okay? So you can compare.
.com. Directions. I'm hopeless at giving directions. I get very confused. I'm sure I send people in totally the wrong direction. For some reason, I always get stopped for directions in the street. I can usually direct someone if it's just a block or two, but that's it. If it's halfway across town, I'll send you in the opposite direction, guaranteed. The funniest thing is asking for directions in another language. I'm pretty good at saying where I want to go, but when I receive the directions, I understand nothing. I nod my head and smile and say, "Thank you very much." The person walks away, thinking I understood the directions. I'm impressed by people who can give directions from one town to another. They must have a map inside their head.
Okay, you see? Is there any question about any word or expression that you would like to know, guys? Or how to pronounce or something? Because the listening like this is perfect, okay? This is just the way it is described in the audio. Now the question could be, are you good at giving directions? Are you good or bad? Just like the person who talked here. ¿Son igualitos que ellos? ¿Que el señor que habló? ¿O sí son buenos dando dirección? Are you good or bad?
I'm
Bad. Because in Spanish, we don't know the names of the streets, you know, to start.
Yeah,
Empezando, ni nos sabemos las calles, okay? I live in Zacatecoluca, and if you ask me, no, I don't know the streets names or well, I know only one avenue's name. Jose Simeon Cañas Avenue, you know, that's the only one I know. Then I use, you know, reference points. Después yo uso puntos de referencia, you know, like there is Juanita's store, right? Or the place is near the cafeteria, right? Something like that. But if you ask me, like, to give a very formal direction, no, my friends. It's because we are not used to in Spanish. So when it comes to say it in English, oh my gosh, that's a complete headache, okay? Thank you very much to the ones who were actively participating here. You know, I know that sometimes the listening is like, you know, but this is the way you have to practice. You know, it's great to have these kinds of practice, right? So very good. Let's move. We have to cover many other things, right? Oh, there is one last word. Okay. Manual page 41. It says, listen to your teacher, read the conversation, then practice with a partner. Will and Tanya. Hello, can you help me? Where is the Melbourne building? I don't live here. Don't worry, there are 4 buildings. Which one do you need? A girl told me to go to the building on Main Street. I know it. It's down the street on the left side. Thanks. I have to ask you something else. Is there a training center? There are a lot of training centers on the building between Main and King Street. I have some interviews there. Thank you again Bye, bye. Okay, Will and Tanya, volunteers to role play this conversation. Any volunteer right now? I need two. Thank you, Edwin. You're going to be the boy. And the girl, Ceci. Action, Edwin.
Hello, can you help me? Where is the Melbourne building? I don't live here.
Don't worry, there are 4 buildings. Which one do you need it?
A girl told me to go to the building on Main Street.
I know it. It's down the street on the left side.
Thanks. I have to ask you something else. Is there a training center?
There are a lot of training centers on the building between Main and King Street.
I have some interview there. Thank you again. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you, guys. Okay, pay attention to this underlined words. It's building, okay? Like this. Building. Building. The pronunciation of this is building, right? Live, just the way it is here. Así como se ve, live, ¿ok? La E es mudita, no la pronunciamos, entonces solo decimos live, right? And here you have to make a linking sound, linked sound. I know it, right? Know it. So, tenemos sonido de consonante y la siguiente sonido de vocal. Unimos, ¿ok? Acuérdese. Linking. I know it, right? So, let's see. 2 other volunteers. Thank you, Luz de Belén and Iliana. Go ahead. Luz de Belén, Will, Iliana, Tania.
Hello, can you help me? Where is the Milborne building? I don't live here.
Don't worry, there are 4 buildings. Which one do you need?
A girl told me to go to the building on Main Street.
I know it. It's down the street on the left side.
Thanks. I have to ask you something else. Is there a training center?
There are a lot of training centers on the building between Main and King Street.
I have some interviews there. Thank you again. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ladies. Listen to me now. Pronunciation here is here. Here, right? I don't live here. I don't live here, here. And don't worry, there are there. This word, guys, this one is pronounced like this. There, okay? There. And this one is girl, okay? Es entre una A, entre una I y una E. Girl, right? A girl told me to go to the building on Main Street. I know it, it's down the street on the left side. Thanks, I have to. And here, ask you, right? Ask you something else. Ask, okay? And the rest was okay. Very good. Now, let's take a look at these expressions, the ones in bold. There are, is there, right? and there are again. Okay, this is what I need you to pay attention to because, less, I mean, the rest of this session is going to be based on this expression. There are and there is, or if it is in a question, is there or are there, right? So if you check in the conversation, here you have what, guys? You have a combination of plural, yes? You have the expression, there are, and it mentions a plural noun, 4 buildings. But what happens here? Is there a training center? What is this? A is singular. So what does this tell to me? That I'm going to use there are with the plural nouns, and I'm going to use the is, right, or there is with a singular or only one noun. I'm going to help you understand this a little bit more with the next presentation. Let me stop sharing this because I have to change PowerPoint. Okay, it's here. Okay, there is and there are expressions that you identified in the conversation. Okay, how to use this expression? There is and there are. This expression has like 3 specific uses. The first one, we use there is or there are to say that something exists, right? If I want to say that something exists, then I have to use there is or there are, right? For example, there is a lot of noise. You have used this, you know, many times. Teacher, hay mucho ruido, dice usted, ¿verdad? There is a lot of noise. Where something is, we often use there is and there are to say, you know, where something is. ¿A dónde está algo? There is a good restaurant at the end of the street. Yes? Or there are some keys, no keys, okay? Keys in that box, right? And use number 3 when something happens. So these are the 3 uses. When something, or to say that something exists, to say where something is, and 3, when something happens. Example, there is a concert tonight, or there are a lot of storms in summer. There are a lot of storms, right? So if I want to say that something exists, there is and there are, right? If I want to say that, where something is, there is and there are. And if I want to say when something happens, there is and there are. If you ask me, teacher, and how do you translate this? I, okay? De haber, no de dolor. Okay, so let's understand this with some examples. We have this. Do you think we have to use there is or there are here?
There is.
There is. What is going to give you the clue? Here, look at the beginning. If you see the article a or an, you know automatically that you have to talk in a singular way. So there is the best option. There is an apple on the book. Yes? How would you translate this? Hay. Okay, hay una manzana. Usted dice hay, ¿verdad? So there is an apple on the book.
There are
books in the bookcase.
Excellent. There are books in the bookcase. Yes, plural. Because I have plural, I have to use there are, right? Otherwise, I have to use there is. What about here?
There is
a clock in the classroom.
Beautiful. Excellent class. There is a clock in the classroom. Next.
There are apples in the box.
There are apples. There are apples. There are apples. Yes, there are apples in the box, right? How about this one?
There is a dog under the chair.
There is a dog under the chair. Wonderful. Singular, teacher, because you have class. And what happens if I have a number? 1, for example. Do I still use there is? Yes, right? Because,
Yes.
because
Yes.
or an replaces the number 1, right? So what about here? Children in the park.
There are
Children in the
children in
park.
the park.
There are
No,
What
there
is?
is
there are children in the park.
children.
There are, because the
There are.
singular of children is
Child.
child. Child is only 1. Children is plural. Okay? Child 1, children plural. Okay? So it's there are children in the park. This is an irregular noun. That's why it has an irregular plural form, right? Now we have this one.
There is a bag
There is a
under the
bag
chairs.
Under the chair.
There is a bag under the chair.
No.
Chair.
Chair.
And here?
There
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 is
is a glove on the desk.
On the desk. Okay, there is a glove on the desk.
There
is a book on the table.
Fantastic.
There are
Are students in the classroom.
There are students. There are students in the classroom. Great. And here?
there is a
Computer in the table.
On the table. Okay, on the table. There is a computer. And here?
There are books on the table.
On the table.
There are books on the table. Wonderful.
There are
Are apples in the basket.
In the basket.
There is a cat under
There is a
under
cat under the chair.
Chair. And here?
There
There
are
are
pens
pens in the pencil holder.
There are pens in the pencil holder.
There is a cat in the box.
There is.
There is
There is a ball in the box.
There are animals.
Are animals in the zoo.
There are animals in the zoo. And that's true. Yeah, there are animals in the zoo.
There are
in the zoo.
There are giraffes in the zoo. Giraffes. Not in El Salvador, right? We don't have giraffes well, we don't have a public zoo anymore, right? Only Pureza, and that is private.
My brother is the giraffe.
There is a lion on the
Is a lion in the zoo.
There is a lion in the zoo. And here?
There is a map
Is a map in the classroom.
Exactly.
There are
fruits. There are fruits on the plate. And there's nothing, teacher. There's nothing. There's nothing because the presentation is,
Very slack.
Okay, we already studied, let's say, the positive ways, right? How to say that something exists, in plural or in the singular form. What happens if I want to say that something doesn't exist, right? So I have to use it in the negative form. There isn't. There is positive, there isn't negative. There are positive, there aren't negative. For example, look at my back. Look at my back. This is my wall. Yes, my wall is here. And tell me, what can I say about the wall? Is there a picture behind me on the wall?
There is not.
There isn't. There isn't, teacher, a picture behind you. There isn't a picture behind you. There isn't a picture on the wall. Yeah, there's nothing here. What happens if all of a sudden you see a spider here? Yeah, all of a sudden a spider appears here, and you want to tell me, hey teacher, look, there is a spider on the wall behind you. So you are telling me that something is right now there. Yes? But if you want to say that there is nothing or that there is not the thing, you say it in this way. There is not, or in the short form, there isn't. If it is plural, there aren't. Okay? And look at this picture. There is a banana on the table. The banana is this one. It's like a very particular banana from El Salvador. Mahoncho, you know? It looks like a mahoncho, teacher. Yeah, but that is a banana, okay? There are 3 oranges on the table. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Yes, there are 3 oranges. There aren't any strawberries. Are there strawberries? No, right? That's why we talk in the negative form. Hablamos de lo que no hay. There aren't, teacher. There aren't strawberries, any strawberries. And there isn't any watermelon. ¿O acaso vemos una sandía por acá? No, right? There isn't any watermelon. So you see, we talk about what exists in the picture and what doesn't exist. Okay? Positive and negative with both singular and plural. Make sure that when you talk about the plural way, you pluralize the noun. Don't say there are 1 orange on the table, teacher. No. Or there are 2 orange on the table, teacher. No. Oranges. Pluralize. You know, you have to add the S at the end of the noun. Oranges, right? Mangoes, apples, right? Lemons, etc. Right? So, for singular nouns, we use in a positive way. Here, there is a book. In a negative way, there isn't any book. For a plural way, we say there are some apples, and for a negative, there aren't any apples. Now, look at the questions. Is there any melons? Is there any melons? No, there isn't.
No, there isn't.
No, there isn't. Don't say, is there any melons? No, I'm not, teacher. No, that's not the way we answer. We answer with the expression. Respondemos con la expresión. No, there isn't. Okay? Is there any peach? Peach?
Yes,
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is, right? Are there any bananas? Are there any bananas? Here?
There are.
There are. Are there any beans?
No, there aren't.
No, there aren't. There aren't. There aren't. Okay, so for questions, the verb to be goes at the beginning. We change the position, right? And instead of saying, is any melon? No, you have to say, is there any melon? Because it's a question, okay? Is there, are there? Is there, are there, right? Okay. Make sentences, please. Neida Patricia, I need you to make a sentence based on this picture. What can you tell me using there is and there are about this picture?
There are 2 lemons.
Excellent. There are 2 lemons in the picture, teacher. Yes, the green ones. 1, 2. And how about this one? Oh, these are the lemons.
Yeah.
Yes, there are.
These are the lemons. And what about here? What is this?
This is the lime.
Lime. So there are 2.
There are 2 limes.
2 lines in the picture. Very good. What can you tell me about this?
It looks like a tomatoes or I don't know.
They are fruits.
Orange.
Oranges. How many?
There are
4 orange.
Excellent, Bessie. There are 4 oranges. Oranges, right? These ones. And what about these ones?
Tomato.
Those are tomatoes. 1, 2, Three.
There are three
There are
tomatoes.
3 tomatoes.
There are 3 tomatoes. And this big one?
This is, there is
Uh-huh.
1 melon.
There is
Watermelon.
watermelon. No, that's not a watermelon. Come on.
Melon.
Uh-huh. That's a honeydew. Okay.
What?
It's un melón chino, le dicen, ¿ya? Honeydew, honeydew.
Honeydew melon.
Honeydew only, honeydew.
Honeydew melon, no.
No, melon no. Honeydew only. Is this? I'm gonna write it. It's like this. Honeydew. Yes.
Honeydew. Okay.
That's the one. Okay, very good. Let's move, people. And tell me. Now the questions. Are there any apples?
Yes.
Yes, there are. Yes, there are. How many people?
There are three.
Three. There are 3 apples.
3 apples. 2 greens and 1 red.
1 red and 2 greens, right? Is
Yes.
there any banana?
No, they are.
No,
there is.
No, there isn't.
There is.
No, there isn't. Are there any grapes?
Yes, there are.
There are. There are green and also red grapes. Is there any pear?
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
There are
two pears.
There are 2 pears. Okay. Is there any watermelon?
No, there isn't.
No, there isn't. Right? There isn't. Priscilla, is there any cherry?
Yes, there is.
Actually, there are 2.
Oh, there are. There are
There are
2.
2, right? You can answer, in that way. Yes, there is. There are 2. You can tell me, right? To make it a little more explained. Let me see. Is there any peach here?
Yes, there are.
There are?
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is. There are 3 or 4, 5. 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 peaches. Peaches. Okay.
Teacher, what is this picture? Peach.
Melocotón o durazno.
Oh, peach.
Peach.
Okay.
Peach. Very good. Let me stop with this. And let's go back to the main presentation. Let's go back here to this and remember the conversation. Tell me, how many Melbourne buildings are there? How many Melbourne buildings are there? Based on the conversation, if you remember. I don't know, teacher. I want to see it again. Okay, look. How many?
There are 4 buildings.
There are 4.
4 buildings.
There are 4 buildings. 4 buildings. Number 2, what is the building where Will wants to go located? What is it located?
Main Street.
It is located
On Main
Street. Okay. 3, how many training centers are there? And where are they?
There are a lot of
There are a lot of
There are a lot of training centers.
training centers.
How many? 3. There are a lot of training centers. 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 There are a lot of training cent Uh-huh.
On the building between
Main and King Street.
They are
Main and Kings.
between
Main
King
and King Street.
Okay, those are the answers. Those are the answers of this, right? Now, this is a speaking point. You have to go to the breakout rooms. There is and there are. How many people are there in our classroom? You have to remember and say it with the structure. There are. Okay, for example, if there were like 15, you have to say there are 15 people in our classroom. Okay, is there a clock on the wall in our classroom? No, there isn't, or yes, there is. Okay, so let's go to the breakout rooms. This is a speaking time. Hora de hablar, señores. Let's go and interview your partners with these questions. Okay. The picture is on the chat, you know, WhatsApp. So let's see. I have 22 people with me. So anyway, I will make 8. Get in the breakout rooms and discuss the questions.
Three, no,
23.
22
23
people.
person or people.
Okay.
There are 23
Okay.
people.
And the second question, is there a clock on the wall in our classroom?
What time is it?
What time is it?
No,
Oh,
there isn't. No, there isn't.
Um, Three, how many letters are there in the English alphabet? A, B, C, D.
There are 27, maybe
26.
26. There
Yeah.
are 26 letters. There are 26 letters.
No.
26.
Um,
27.
27, see? Yes.
27, ¿verdad?
Yes, beauty. Yes.
27. There are 27 letters in the English alphabet. Así sería answer.
Okay. 4. How many seconds are there in 1 minute?
60 seconds. There
50.
There are 60 or 50, 59. 60.
60.
60.
Yes, 60.
60 seconds. There are 6 on the in 1 minute.
In 1 minute. Okay.
5.
Yes.
Is there happen on your decks?
Veamos. Is there a pen on your desk? No, there isn't. There is a,
Are you sure?
I guess, mm,
6. How many windows are there in the classroom?
No.
How many windows are there in the classroom? There
aren't
aren't.
windows in the classroom. There aren't.
Aren't or is? No, aren't.
No, aren't windows.
Aren't. Okay.
Mhm.
Is plural.
Mhm. How
7.
many bones are there in the human body?
Bones is
22. 22. The option. How many letters are there in the English alphabet? Teacher, there are.
Yes.
One question. La pregunta número, bueno, pregunta número 3. Creo que tenemos que deletrear en inglés, pero dicen las respuestas en número 26, pero
No, you don't have to.
no,
You
dice
don't have to spell the
what?
letters. You just have to answer the question like this. How many letters are there in the English alphabet? There are 26 letters in the English alphabet.
26.
26, that's the answer. There are 26 letters in the English alphabet.
English alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
English alphabet. Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
How many seconds are there in?
What's going on here? Did you finish discussing or what? Rigo and company?
It's almost done.
Almost done. Good.
Hay un modo aprender algo que no me gusta mucho.
There is a near my home.
Por ejemplo, there is a shore near my home that I don't like very much. There is a field near my home that I don't like very much. I think.
there is a
¿Qué es lo que hay cerca de la casa?
que no te gusta.
There isn't I.
Okay.
On the paper. There are any fun things to do in your town or your city?
There are any fun things to do in your
To
town
do?
or city? Yes, there are.
Okay.
There
What?
are, for example, something's fun to play basketball.
Mhm.
And another to run in the park or
Yes.
to visit the how do you say this park, Principito.
Noise and ruido.
Noise. N-O-E-I.
The noise or
Mhm.
noisy.
N-O-I-S-E. Noise.
Niña.
Very good, class. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I have been monitoring your discussions, and that's great, you know. Let's see. Question number 3. You know, how many letters are there in the English alphabet? Erika Diaz. How many letters are there in the alphabet? Erika Diaz is here with me now? No, not yet. Isaac, then, how many letters are there in the English alphabet?
I don't. Sorry, teacher. I don't remember, but I need to count right now.
The answer is here. Look,
There are
There are
26.
There are 26 letters.
26. And why were you
There are
saying 27, Erika Diaz and the group? What letter were you including? You know, I had the answer here, you know?
a
Answer
new
26,
letters.
so you don't get confused, right? 27
Ñ.
in the Spanish, you know, in the Spanish alphabet, and sometimes 28, yeah, because they include the LJ we call in Spanish, right, and the ñ, right? So there are 26 letters in the English alphabet, teacher. 26. Okay. How many seconds are there in 1 minute? Let's see. Melvin. Question number 4, Melvin. How many seconds are there in 1 minute? Melvin Aguilar. Mr. Aguilar.
There are 60 seconds
There are 60
Second.
seconds
in 1
in
minute.
1 minute. Is there a pen on your desk?
No.
A pen?
Oh,
Really? And
Yes,
what do
there
you use
is.
to take notes?
Yes,
There
there is a
is.
pen.
Yes,
Also,
there is. Yes, there is, teacher. Así, red-handed, con las manos. Is there, no, I'm sorry. How many windows are there in the classroom?
No, there
No, there
aren't.
aren't windows
Windows
in
in the
the
class.
classroom.
There aren't windows in the classroom. Are you sure?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, yes. This could be a window, you know. This could be a window. Okay, no, but you are right. There aren't windows in the classroom because this is a virtual classroom, teacher. 7, how many bones are there in the human body?
There are
There are
There are
206.
1,000.
206.
1,000. Oh my gosh. Not thousands.
200. 206.
206.
206. There are
Bones in the human body.
206 bones in the human body. I have, you know, the answer included. También incluí la respuesta, no para que anduviera googling. No googling. Next, how many, y ni siquiera se dieron cuenta, ¿verdad? You were so concentrated, right, that you didn't realize about the answers. How many pictures are there on this paper? Pictures. Wow.
There are 7 pictures.
There are
1, 2,
7
3, 4, 5, 6,
on the
7.
paper.
There are 7 pictures on this paper. Are there any fun things to do in your town or city, Priscilla?
Yes, there are a lot.
For example?
The beaches.
The beaches.
Yes.
What else?
The
Parks.
the new mall garden.
There is a
The
mall.
garden mall.
Very good. And what else? And there's me, teacher. There's me. Yeah, Chaparrastique. Volcano. Yeah, that's an attraction if you want to go and watch, everything about the eruption and that stuff. Okay, very good. Listen, because of the time, we're gonna stop here, But I have to tell you, before you go, right, that the description of the activity, the oral activity is here. Look, go to the speaking evaluations file, and the speaking evaluation units 3 and 4 is uploaded. Okay, it's done, it's posted, right? So you can check it out and start working. It's simple. It says describe the area where you work using the expressions there is and there are. Record your description with the cell phone. I'm not asking you to use any special equipment. No, only your cell phone. And then send it to me. Send it to teacher Lisette, right? Or post it here on Schoology. Here. Si usted lo quiere subir acá, justo le da clic allí y miren, aquí me aparecen 0 submissions porque aún nadie lo ha subido, ¿ok? But you can come here and upload it. También podemos subir audios acá, ¿ok? So, but if you want to send it straight to me, you can use it. You can do that, right? So check it out after the class so you can start working on it. And the final exam, Wednesday, right? Let's take the attendance. February 27th, right? It's today. Aguilar Cecia Evelyn? Not here, right? Melvin Aguilar?
Present.
Thank you. Andrade Yesenia?
Present.
Thank you. Priscila Ayala?
Present.
Very good. Felipe Cuadra? Felipe? I didn't see Felipe today. Erika Diaz?
Present.
Okay, there are three. There are 3 Erika Diaz here. I take the first one, okay? Neida Galindo?
Present.
Thank you. This guy disappeared. Edwin Gerardo?
Present.
Thank you. Iliana Guzmán?
Present.
Nice. Manuel Hernández?
Present.
Luego Erika Yanira Díaz. No, Díaz no, Hernández. Hi, Eric. Okay, Erika is raising her hand. Where's Danilo?
Present.
Nice. Luz de Belén.
Present, teacher.
Good. Alfredo Isaac.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Cecilia Martínez.
Here, teacher.
Good, Ceci. Alberto Mejía.
Present, teacher.
Nice. Jose Orellana disappeared. Vilma Ortiz. Vilmita. I know Vilmita is present, okay, but she's in bad health. Está en periodo de desarrollo, ¿verdad, Vilma? bien ronquita. Jonathan Pérez.
Present, teacher.
Nice. Claudia Stephanie.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Carlos Quintanilla.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Mercedes Ramírez.
Present, teacher.
Good. José Rigoberto. Rigo?
Present. Present.
Very good. Very good. Josué Eduardo. Josh. Josh. All right. Civides.
Present, teacher.
Thank you very much. And Omar Vigil.
Present, teacher.
Nice, Omar. Thank you. Very good. So, people, that's it. Our class is over. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy your dinner, and if you're going straight to bed, have sweet dreams. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye,
See you.
teacher.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, teacher.
See you.